Hi guys, Todd here again with twHomeShow. Thank you for joining me again today. And today I've got something that I put together. It's got some details in it. I'm going to show you a preview of it here in just a moment. But a lot of people have been contacting me, asking me, Todd, I know I've got the Amazon Echo device and I've got a smart plug and I know how to tell it to turn on a light in my house. But how do I make it that next level smart like I've seen you do on some of your videos? What product should I buy and how do I actually get this to perform like you have it done in your house? So guys, that's called using Alexa routines, and I'm going to get into how to create a routine for different circumstances around your home to make it that next level smart. So guys, stay tuned. After the intro, I'm going to show you some of the scenarios that you may want to duplicate, and then shortly after that we'll go into where I show you how to actually create these routines to duplicate what you see here. Stay tuned.
It's 1:12 p.m. It's Friday, January 8th. Playing your personalized station, my soundtrack, Amazon Music.
Motion detected at the front door. Okay.
It's another sunny day in Southern California. It's where the people came to play. Don't let them transform you. Come and see what you've been missing on a little slice of heaven. It's the only place we're living. We're living.
Now all these products that you see advertised here on my video, I'll leave the links below in the video description, but these products I've been testing this last half year and have proven that they are going to be dependable and work reliably in the situations that you want it to, as depicted in this video. I want you to feel confident that you've chosen the right product to make what you want happen, as you've seen in this video. So guys, let's take a look at it and get started. All right guys, let's get started here. We'll open up our Amazon Alexa app, and the first place you want to go is into routines. And if you press the more button at the bottom right corner, you'll see a list come up on your screen, and it's about the fourth one down. It says routines. That's where you want to click on. That's where you make your home the next level smarter. And as you can see here, I'll just scroll through here. I've got tons of routines, so it's hard to get this thing organized. I'm hoping that they'll figure out different ways in the future of how to organize your routines into maybe rooms, and just have those rooms in separate places so you can find them easily. So in the meantime, what you want to do is when you create a new routine, the first word in that routine should be something to do with the location of what is going on in that room, where it is happening. Say it's a sensor or a camera. Well, which one? What sensor, what room, what door, which camera? Where is it located? And then you can kind of shortly describe your routine. So that's how we're going to start off here today. So we're going to start our first routine. All right guys, we're going to recreate the routine where I have my 2 bedside lamps by Ross, cool lamps. You can change colors and everything like that. But we're going to create a routine where it's a schedule that happens, we'll say every day. You can set it for just certain days if you want, and we'll get into that. But we're going to set a schedule for those lights to come on every day at 6 p.m. So we're going to open up our Amazon app, and we're going to go to the I'll go back here so I show you how to get there. When you're in the Amazon app, you go to the more button at the bottom right corner and select routines on that list there. Press routines, and then we're going to hit the plus button at the top right to create our brand new first routine. Hit the plus sign and enter a routine name first. Our routine name is going to be called Bed Lights Schedule, because we're going to set a schedule for it, right? Whoops. Schedule. And hit the next button at the top right corner. And the next group down says when this happens. So hit that plus button there. And when this happens, when a schedule happens. So select schedule, top right corner. And we could pick at say sunset, we want them to come on. But I want them to come on a little bit before sunset in my case. So I'm going to pick at a time. So select at time. And you can choose to repeat every day. Let's just press on that every day. Right here is your choices. You can do every day, or just on weekends, or weekdays, or just different days of the week. Say I only want it to happen on Mondays or something. But we're going to pick every day. And next one down says at time. Hit select, and then we're going to just slide this, rotate this little selector knob around to 6 p.m. And don't forget to pick AM or PM right here. It's on PM, and select OK. So repeat every day at time 6 p.m. Hit the next at the top right corner. Next. And there it is. Bed light schedule is the name of it. When it's 6 p.m. every day, add action. So hit your plus button for the action. And it's going to be, the action is going to be a smart home device that we want to activate. So select smart home. And it's going to be a group, because when I added the Ross bed lamps, I made them a group. So select group, or you just pick all devices and just scroll through all your devices and pick whatever you want there for that schedule. But we're going to pick group in this case. And here they are down here, the fourth one down, bed lights. So I'm going to select that. and I want it to do what? Okay, I'm going to select power. I want it to power on. That's a slider right there, off or on. We want it to power on. We want brightness to come on at say around 75%, 75, 80%, 78%. You can ramp brightness if you want. If you ramp brightness, you could set a time. So it'll brighten up to that within 30 minutes. So that sounds pretty cool. It might be unique as it gets brighter and brighter up to that 75 to 80% over 30 minutes. So we'll keep it at that. And then the next selection down is set color. If you press that and then press select, here's all the colors that lamp will change to. And Alexa knows that. So it gives you these choices of all these colors. And I want it to be like a soft white when it comes on. And that's it. I could have it a different color if I want, but I want it soft white. And I hit save at the top right corner. And there's just review your settings. That looks good. Hit next, top right corner. And that's it. Bed light schedule, 6 p.m. every day. Bed lights will power on. I'm going to hit save. Routine created successfully. That one's done, guys. Okay, our next routine, guys. Go into Amazon Alexa. Open that up. Go into More, bottom right corner. Select Routines. In this case, we're going to be showing how to set up a routine for motion detection, sensing a person, or a contact sensor opening from a door or window, and it's going to trigger lights to come on. So we're going to do at the top right corner of routines, hit our plus button to create a new routine. We're going to enter our routine name first, hit the plus button. A routine name, we're going to set this up on my master bathroom. Now in this case, we have smart switches on the wall that are smart switches. I've named a few that I recommend. Treat Life is the best wall light switch I've found so far. Dependable, works with Alexa very well. So we're going to go ahead and enter our routine name. Our routine name is going to be Master Bathroom Master Bathroom Lights. That's good. We'll hit next. When this happens, hit your plus sign. When this happens, a smart home device happens, right? We're going to pick our motion sensor, the bathroom motion sensor. Select that one. When motion is detected. When it's detected, not detected. And hit next. At any time we go in there, I don't care if it's day or night, I want the lights to come on, right? And the action, we're going to hit the plus sign. And we're going to have another smart home device happen. And it's going to be lights. So select lights. And the first one is going to be my sink lights. Select sink lights. Next. Actually, you can select multiple ones here. We want the toilet light to come on too. Toilet lights. And then hit next. And we want them both to power on, which is already selected. Hit next. Okay. You can only pick one at a time, so I got to go in and add the sink lights again. Okay, that's under Smart Home Device, Lights, and Sink. There we go, Sink Lights. Next. We want those to power on too. Hit next, top right corner. And then we got them to come on now, right? Now here's a trick you can do so that they don't stay on after you leave the bathroom. So we're gonna go ahead and add another action here. Under add action, hit the plus sign to the right. And we want a smart home thing to happen. And we want lights. We're gonna pick both sink and toilet lights again. We got to do them one at a time. It would be nice if you could select multiple ones in here. This time we want them to power off and hit next. make sure it's off. And then add another action, hit the plus sign again, and smart home device, and lights. It's going to be toilet lights this time. Toilet lights, select that, and next. And we want those to power off, and next. And here, we've got them all selected here, right? If you look at the right-hand side of the column there, by toilet lights, it's got 2 hash marks, equal sign. Hold on that, slide it down, and go on to the other one that says sink lights power off. Hold on that and slide it down. And now you're going to say, Todd, I see they're powering on and then powering right off, so they're just going to flicker. Well, we got one more thing we got to add here. So add action, hit your plus sign, and scroll up here. Instead of smart home action now, we're going to hit this, select this wait. It looks like a little alarm clock. Select that wait, and we want it to wait. You know, if you're doing your business in there, you're taking a shower, maybe getting ready for work, I'm just going to have them stay on for 55 minutes each time. It's better than just leaving them on all day long, but this time you don't get cut off short and you're just scrambling around in the dark if they go off too early. So I always pick more than enough time. They are LED lights, very affordable to power. So 55 minutes, and hit next in the top right corner. And then we want to make sure that's in order. So wait is down here at the bottom here. Wait 55 minutes. I'm going to hold that equal sign down and then move it up in between there. See what I did there? Sink lights power on, toilet lights power on, then Alexa waits for 55 minutes, and then sink lights power off and toilet lights power off. And boom, that's it. And it all happens when the bathroom motion sensor is triggered when somebody walks in front of it. So guys, you can do these routines. I'm going to hit this save at the top right first and just explain quickly. You used to be, back in the day, you had to get the SmartThings device, a really smart hub, separate smart hub that could power these actions and stuff. If this happens, then that will happen. Well, now Alexa does it all with the routines that are built in to the Alexa device. Now you got to make sure you have the Amazon Alexa device that comes with a hub. And I've left in this video and in the video description the Alexa devices that come with a hub built in. Now you'll say, well, do I have to have these all around the house where I want the actions to work? No, you just need one in your house that has the hub. And then you can put Echo Dots here, Echo Flexes there, Show 8s and Show 5s on your kitchen countertops or anywhere you want. And those will act as a media where you can voice to them, and it's all built into your Echo Hub that's already in your house, and they all communicate together, so that's fine. So guys, let's move on to the next routine. All right, I just wanted to add to that last routine real quick because we set up a motion sensor routine. Now you can do the same stuff that you did in that routine we just did, but with a contact sensor. I'm just going to pull up a routine here that I've already got made. This dining room porch light for dining room contact, and that contact sensor is on the top of my door. You can't hardly see it. It's the top corner of the door, so that when the door opens, it's going to turn on the outdoor ceiling lights, and they'll stay on for 10 minutes. You see here I picked dining room door contact sensor. So instead of selecting your motion sensor, you'll pick a contact sensor, which is already hooked up to your Alexa device. And the contact sensors I recommend, of course, is YoLINK for long range, or, which I do have that on my mailbox, works great, and that's way out on the street. So if you have a problem with range around your house, maybe you've got your stuff in the office, your hub and stuff like that, and you've got a large house and it's on the other end of your house where your contact sensor is, you might want the YoLINK, or you just might want to go overkill like I did. I just got YoLINK and I'm putting them everywhere around my house now just for the reliability. The other contact sensors and motion sensors I recommend is Sonoff, and those are good normal range for inside your house. Each of them have a little tiny mini hub you have to hook up within your house too, but that just helps the reliability of those like 100%. So I do recommend those. But anyways, here's how we set that up. I set it for every day. I want to hit change on that. So I did it, selected every day, Saturday through Sunday, active between 5 p.m. and 2 a.m. for those outdoor porch lights, because I don't need them to come on during the day, say at 2 p.m. or something like that, lunchtime. I don't need the lights to come on. But after 5 p.m., it starts to get dark out till 2 a.m. in the morning. And then I did a suppress so that if you went out there and then you shut the door and you went out again and forgot something, it's not going to repeat it for 1 minute. So it'll wait for 1 minute before it activates that contact sensor to go ahead and do its duty again. So that's what I did there. And I'm going to hit the next top right. And then I hit the actions were to turn the dining room porch light power on, and then wait for 10 minutes, just like we did in the bathroom. Wait for 10 minutes and then power off the porch lights. So that's how that works. All right, guys, next we're going to do a routine with the Echo Flex device. If you don't have one of these, I would suggest you get one of these for your home. Maybe a couple like I did. I got one for my guest bathroom and one for the garage. They're always handy to have just to blurt out voice commands. If you're in a garage out there, you got your hands full, you're coming in with groceries or whatever, or you're in the bathroom, of course you're doing your business, but you still have capability of asking it for information while you're sitting there pretty much doing nothing, right? So we're going to go ahead and look at that and create a routine. What I did with my Echo Flexes is I got the add-on motion sensor, which is a real cool device to take your smart home up to the next level. So we're going to go back into our Amazon app here, and in routines we're going to hit the plus button top right corner and enter our routine name. We're going to hit plus. Our routine name is going to be guest bath. We'll say guest bath lights, because we want them to come on as we walk in there, which I did in my example for you guys. When this happens, hit the plus sign, a smart home device happens. We want that motion sensor that's added onto our Flex in our bathroom, so we want to see, and it's the guest bath. I've already added it in here, so where is it? Guest bath motion sensor. Make sure you name your contact sensors and motion sensors something that you recognize. So, because if you start adding a lot like I did around my house, you need to know exactly which one. So here it is, guest bath motion sensor. I'm going to select that when it's detected motion. So I selected that, hit the next button. At anytime I go in there or anybody goes in there, I want this to happen. What action do I want to have happen? I'm going to add an action by hitting the plus sign. First thing I want it to do is tell me, well, I guess the first thing is turn the lights on, right? So we're going to say smart home device and lights, and we want guest bath. And there's guest bath 1 and 2. Actually, I'm going to go back here, hit the back arrow at the top left, because I created a group for this, which is handy. Create groups if you can, if there are a couple smart light bulbs in the same fixture, which is my case here. I'm going to control a group, press that, and now I'm going to look for guest bath lights. There it is. I'm going to select those lights. I want them to power on. Brightness I want at 100%. Need all the light you can get in the bathroom, right? Color temperature, we're going to set it for, it's kind of like an old-fashioned style bathroom look, so I'm going to do soft white in there. Actually, I'll just do white, regular white, and hit save at the top right corner, and then hit our next button, top right corner. So our guest bath lights are coming on. Great, you could end it right there, right? But I want to make this up, I want to step it up a notch so guests are delightfully surprised, right? So I'm going to add action, hit the plus sign there, And I'm going to add in this, see the selection date and time. I'm going to select that, and I want to do time first. Alexa will tell you the current time. That's what I want. Hit the next button. All right, we got that. Now I want it to tell us the date too. So I'm going to add the other action and date. I'm going to select date this time. Alexa will tell you the date. Okay, hit the next button at the top right corner. And let's see, I guess we're going to have it play some music too for a couple minutes, right? So we're going to add action, hit the plus sign there. And we want it, here's a selection for music, right? You can have it do the news, whatever you want. So just when you start getting to doing these routines, just mess around here and see all the possibilities. You know, that's how I discovered these. And I'm sharing these with you today. So I'm going to hit music here. And I'm going to say play, I'm going to say play. Well, actually, I don't, it already says play. All right, top 100. So it'll play me the top 100s. And from provider, Amazon Music, and timer duration. So it's not playing after they leave. I'm just say play it for 3 minutes. Okay, it's going to play a top 40 song probably. So hit the next button, top right corner. Next. Okay, so we got that playing. Now we need the lights to go off after they leave. We don't want to have them stay on. So I got to add another action here. I'm going to hit the plus sign, and we're going to do Smarthome again, and the control group, and it was guest bath lights. Select that, and this time we want to power off. That's all it needs to know. Hit the next. And see, it's up there at the top, so we got to make sure these actions are in order. So hold that down, pull it down with your finger all the way to the bottom. So now we've got it in the correct order. They come on at 100% brightness. It tells us the time, it tells us the current date, and it plays a top 100 music song, and then the guest bath lights go off. So we still need a wait section in here. So add action again. This time we want to select wait. Looks like an alarm clock there. Press that, and we're going to say wait, I don't know, we'll say 20 minutes to be safe. And then next. All right, and wait is down there. We want to hold that and slide it up right before it waits 20 minutes, and then it turns the bath lights off. Now, since we added to play the music and stuff and tell it time, we've got to choose from what device. Don't forget that section right there. So where it says from at the very bottom, choose device, select that. And here's where you want to pick your flex device. Guest bath flex. I'm going to select that, and there it is. We've done it, guys. Hit the save button, or the save at the top right corner, and our routine has been created successfully. Let's try the next one. All right, let's get back into it. Our next final routine, and it's going to be working with our cameras. Now I've got 2 cameras I recommend currently that are going to be really reliable and dependable for this routine, and that's the wired WYZE cams, either the pan or the tilt model, it doesn't matter, but they have to be the plug-in wired ones. The outdoor battery operated ones, I don't recommend those at all, because the battery, I think it says it lasts for 30 days or more. Mine don't even, and I've got 2 of them hooked up. I was just demoing those, and I've got 2 that won't even last hardly a week. So those aren't recommended at this time unless they fix that issue. So the WYZE Cam Wired and the EUFY Cam E. Those things, the EUFY Cam E, are battery operated. If you're looking for some place where you don't have an outlet outside, they're weatherproof. These I highly recommend. They advertise 365-day battery life before you have to pull them down, take them inside and recharge them. And it's pretty close to that 365 days. I couldn't believe it. and they work every time. Anytime you log into them, they work, and with these routines, they will work for you. So let's get on with it. We're going to create a routine for my Show 5 here device that I got sitting behind me in my studio office. So we're going to hit our plus sign at the top right, enter routine name. We'll add that. This is going to be, let's see, front door. I'm going to do the front door camera. Camera on office show. So give it a description like that, so when you're looking back in the future, maybe you want to change the times or whatever, or maybe discontinue it temporarily, you're getting too many false alarms or something, or you're moving in and out. So give it something that you can find it easily. I know it's to do with the front door. I want to be looking at the front door, and I want it to automatically display, like my sample I gave you in the video. I want it to display on my Office Show 5, and hit the next at the top. When this happens, hit your plus sign. So we need something to trigger that to happen, right? So go into Smarthome, and we're going to pick, in this case, this is unique. Usually you pick a sensor, and I might do that in the future because I do have these YoLINK sensors that are long range and dependable. But right now I'm going to pick front door ring cam, because I've got that. It's a doorbell on my front door. I just don't like that camera angle because it's rounded display and it doesn't show the packages right underneath of it that are sitting at my front door most of the time from Amazon. So I go ahead and hit the front door ring cam in this case though, because I want it, see, it's got two different capabilities, doorbell or motion. So you can say, well, when somebody rings the doorbell, you want it to display the camera, but lots of times you just drop the packages and go. So I want the motion part of that camera to activate something for me. So select motion when it's detected, and then hit next. And anytime it selects motion out there, right? So we'll keep that at any time. Add action, hit the plus sign. We want, what do we want it to do? We want to say first, I think there's something cool here. Sounds. We want to do like a doorbell sound for us on here. We want, I'm going to pick, look at all these different sounds you could pick. I'm going to hit bells, and I'm going to hit doorbell 2 sound. So it's going to play that doorbell when it picks up motion out there. And then we're going to add another action. All right. So where I normally select Smarthome, instead go all the way down at the bottom for custom. This is a unique custom Amazon action that we're going to do. Custom, select custom, and then I'm going to put on here show door, which is the name of my front door camera, EUFY camera that points at the front door. I just named it a short name. It's called door. So I'm going to have that, this device ask itself to show door, and then hit next. So here's what we got. It's gonna ding dong play a doorbell, right? Then it's gonna ask itself, Alexa, show door, right? So we're going to have those actions play, and then the bottom here you got to select from what device. So it's going to be from this device. So I'm going to select choose device. And this is my office. Where is it? I want to make sure I pick the right one. There it is, Todd's 5 Show Office. That's the one. So it's going to do that on that device. And that's how you set your camera views up to show automatically. I'm going to hit the save at the top right corner. So guys, that feature is cool for like our kitchen show. We have it one in there. The big, I think it's a 10-inch one. That one has the hub built in, which runs all these routines around our house. And it's cool to have one in your kitchen because that's where we're at a lot of the times in our house, fixing meals, prepping meals, checking on meals, doing dishes, stuff like that. and it's right around, it's kind of like the main hub of our house. So anytime somebody walks up to the front door, it shows it on that device. So just like I created one to show here, you could set it up. You'd have to duplicate the routine to show it on as many devices as you want. You can't have it show to multiple devices within just one routine, unfortunately. Maybe they'll correct that at a later date, but you can do it on multiple devices. You just have to duplicate that and give it the right device on each routine. So guys, I hope I helped you learn something today. I know these are kind of, if you're into this and you've been into this for a while, the smart home idea and the creating routines and stuff like that, this is probably a really simple first stepping block to you, and it might not mean much to you, but other people that are still learning and knowing that now you can do this by buying a smart light switch, by buying a smart bulb, by buying a smart Echo Flex and motion sensor, you can make things happen that if something happens with a sensor, it will do something else. And this is what really takes your home up to the next level as far as making it smarter and do stuff for you around the house so that you don't even have to think about doing it. So guys, thank you for tuning in again today to another one of my videos, and I'll see you on the next one.